James had always believed that hard work would protect him. Every morning before sunrise, he opened his small grocery store, greeting customers with a smile. After years of saving every spare dollar, he finally had enough money to expand his business. On a rainy Friday evening, he withdrew the cash from the bank, planning to pay a supplier the next morning. As James walked home, the streets were unusually quiet. The rain had driven most people indoors, and only the sound of distant thunder broke the silence. He clutched the backpack containing the money and quickened his pace. Halfway down a dimly lit street, a voice called out from behind. "Hey, you! Stop right there!" James turned to see two hooded figures stepping from the shadows. His heart raced. "Give us the bag," one of them demanded. James tried to remain calm. "Please, this money is for my business. It's everything I've worked for." The robbers weren't interested in explanations. One pushed James to the ground while the other ripped the backpack from his shoulders. Before James could recover, they disappeared into the darkness. Bruised and shaken, James sat on the wet pavement, watching the taillights of a passing car fade into the distance. His life savings were gone in less than a minute. The police arrived shortly after a passerby called for help. James gave the best description he could, though the robbers had concealed their faces. Days turned into weeks with no arrests. Friends encouraged him not to give up, but rebuilding seemed impossible. Then something unexpected happened. The story of the robbery spread throughout the community. Customers, neighbors, and local business owners remembered James's kindness over the years. They organized a fundraiser, donated supplies, and offered free labor to help renovate his store. Even people who had never met James contributed what they could. Although the stolen money was never recovered, James realized that the greatest wealth he had built wasn't in his bank account. It was the trust and goodwill of the people around him. Months later, his grocery store reopened, larger and busier than ever. A new security system protected the shop, and James no longer walked home carrying large amounts of cash. Every time he looked at the store's sign, he remembered that while thieves had stolen his money, they had failed to steal his determination. James often told young entrepreneurs, "You can't always control what happens to you. But you can choose how you rise after you've been knocked down." And with that lesson, he continued serving his community, stronger, wiser, and more grateful than ever before.